And when it's cold, there is actually a countdown timer that heats up the fuel. And typically what I do is I'll do this about 3 or 4 times before I attempt to fire up the tractor. And you can see it starts at, I guess, 14 seconds. Hopefully warms up the fuel enough where she'll fire right up. I'll let it warm up, and I'll go back in the house. Well, that's a good sign. Well, last night, this was a little bit unexpected. We were expected to have some snow flurries, but I was in Logansport, Indiana last night, and the roads and no snow all the way until about 3 miles from home. And this is what I got into late last night, and the roads were very slick last night. And because of this snow, I'm going to be forced to put some hay out for the cows today, which I'd hoped to make it to January 1st, but I'm not. So I'm gonna come out here and see if I can get my tractor started this morning, and I'm not sure what the temperature is. I think it's in the teens. So we shall see. Well, I guess you could say winter has arrived, so I'm in the process of putting out a few bales of hay for the cows. County roads that I'm going to have to drive down to get to my cows, they are just pretty darn slick. So I'm getting ready to fork a couple quick bales for the few cows I've got at home, and then I'll take a bale in town. Chores are usually never bad whenever you're dressed accordingly, and plus you're in a cab tractor. Well, the cows are on the way. I've rolled out a bale of hay. Also, this morning, and I may show a little bit of the video, had a doe that was caught in the fence, and her back foot is a mess. So DNR is going to come and pick her up and take her to a family in need. So that's kind of the good deed today. So all the cows are finally showing up across the cornfield to come to hay. So I'll let you just watch a little bit of the cows coming up for hay. Give them a bale, even though they've got plenty of corn stalks. And someone may ask on the YouTube channel how many cows I own. So my answer is all of them. Well, kidding has started here on the farm. First one has actually got triplets, so I think she's got enough that she can take care of all three of them. So they have had their navel sprayed, and they've had a shot of Bose, and hopefully they'll get up and going here shortly. They're only less than an hour old, all three of them. And we have 5 more in this first group ready to go, and their udders are full. Well, this is not quite 24 hours later. Not 100% sure that they're all okay, but at least they can stand. They made it through the first night. They do have some leg issues, but they'll get stronger. Well, we'll just wait and see if she's going to have twins or triplets, or if this is it. So as you can see, I've given these 4 does, and they're due to pop anytime. They've got full udders, and see if you can see the triplets here. They're doing pretty well. I'm gonna get in this one pen here. There's a single in here. I wanna make sure that she's okay. It's a little gal. So there's the single. She's not quite as active as the other ones. She is out and about, but once I get her up, she will nurse. Also have a buck and a doe in here. So that pretty well takes care of what I need to do of a morning. I am going to get the bale just a piece of hay for the horse, and get her ready for the trimmer to come. Well, I just thought I'd quickly share how I heat the barn up. I don't do it very often, only when it's really, really cold and I've got goats kidding, but I do have these big salamander heaters that I can fire up, and I can get this barn up to 50 degrees pretty darn quick. If I want to leave them on, I can get it up to in the 60s pretty easily as well, but I'm just running these just for a second just so you can see how I go about heating up the barn. Well, number 4 and 5 have arrived. That one is just about 1 minute old. This one is about 10 minutes old, so I'm going to spray the navels, and hopefully she'll get the other one all cleaned up as well. So kidding continues. Hey, good morning everyone. It's a Friday. Out here doing morning chores. Normally wouldn't be out here quite this early, but since we had that set of twins last night, I wanted to make sure they were okay. Over in the far pen, you can see a little female single. The triplets over there are doing just fine. Quite a bit smaller, obviously, than the single. These are the 3 does or nannies that are yet to go, and they can go anytime, so I did give them a little feed, and they do have some hay. I'm going to go over here to the other side of the barn so you can see those twins from last night, and they're pretty active this morning. I did drag them out of their heated box, but they're both kind of dapple-headed, and I believe there's one of each. I believe there's a little buckling and a little doe. They seem to be doing fine, and so that's part of the morning chores that I've done. I've given them hay and given them a little bit of feed, and I'll go out here. I didn't have the light on, so when I fed the buck and the other doe that may or may not be bred, I didn't film them, but I will go out here and so there they are. And since I wasn't sure whether she was bred or not, I just left the buck in with her, and you can see he is a registered red buck. Not sure of his exact breeding, but hopefully I'll get a little color once I get some kids out of him. The other ones are out of a more traditional colored buck, not this red one. So if you're thinking, why aren't those having more color, it's because they're not out of this particular buck. So as always, I'm going to turn this around, and I'm sure that I don't look great this morning. Kind of cool, it's not bad. Not have my glasses on, which I really don't need them all the time. But as you watch this, folks, we're getting close to Christmas. I just want to wish everyone a great holiday and Christmas season. Good health to your family, and share the video with friends and family, and hit that like button, and also hit that subscribe button. So just Fescue Farms and the Sherfield family, have a great holiday season, and thanks for watching.